Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Pirates will kick it away to start. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Got a man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty.
Let's go. Break.
Rides to back and leaves it. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it past the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lewis wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying play action. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. The field goal is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So East Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air, it's Hauser. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Memphis will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Makes the grab, it's Montgomery. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Smith. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking for a crease. It's Montgomery. Got it up for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Pirates will snap it on first and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Hauser. Snagged out of the air. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game. And all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. Here's the pressure. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by the defense. 1st and goal situation, you can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Memphis. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Quickly to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, not down a distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him. So a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them insteed of going into the transfer portal.
And the Pirates will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Pirates in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wideout. Red pass hits complete. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. And the Pirates back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the quarterback.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. The Pirates didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to UCLA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. His drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lewis wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cross. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Hauser. He wants to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Great place to start for this offense. The sure hands, it's Smith. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Lewis to throw. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Tigers! They take the lead with the 6. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Might be changing the route. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from from getting the first down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Fires to the big fella, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Unloads quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Pirates have this offense rolling. They'll go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Pirates line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
There's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Pirates trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Setting up the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. Touchdown, East Carolina. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
East Carolina, 24.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback keeper. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down and more. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Lewis wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Smith. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Back to pass, it's Wright. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got it. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Going up top again. Bringing the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
You just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. That's caught. It's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. He wants it all. He's got him. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.